Welcome to the calls. It's been a minute since I did a reaction on Ren Gill. And all my Ren Gill subscribers, I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me for these months that I haven't done a Ren Gill reaction. There's been a lot of things going on in my life, things pop up. I've been doing Led Zeppelin reactions as well. And it's just that I feel like I've done a lot on Ren Gill already. I've done just about every one of his songs. I think that he is probably one of the most creative, extraordinary individuals to ever do it on the mic. Him being from the UK, his illnesses, his sickness, as far as Lyme disease, he was bit by the tick, I believe. I know that I really need to refresh my memory on all the things that I know about Ren Gill. I want you guys also to be a part of the giveaway that I'm doing. I'm giving away a bracelet for Valentine for a female. If you're a male, you can give it to your Valentine or to your sweetheart. You know what I mean? So I don't want to leave anybody out. The question that I'm going to ask everybody is this. What was the group and the name of the very first video I did on this channel? That's the question. Whoever gets it right first in the comment section will receive the prize. To all my Led Zeppelin subscribers, I will be dropping a Led Zeppelin reaction later on today or tomorrow. And that video should be accompanied with Rogan Reigns, my cousin. My Led Zeppelin fans, you guys have been the absolute greatest, informative and everything. And I also want to give a shout out to my Pink Floyd subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. And for Chinchilla and the rest, that I've been doing on this channel. I really appreciate all the support, all the love that I'm receiving from all my subscribers and also all my viewers. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. However, today I'm getting into Ren Gill. The song is called The Bedroom. I've been hearing so much about this from my subscribers. So I really want to get into it. I want to give it a look at. I haven't done a video, as I've said, for a long duration of time. So I want to give him another look at today and see what he's talking about, But before I get into the video, I want to give a huge shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are the absolute greatest, straight up. And to those who are not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. But without further ado, let's get into The Bedroom.
Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contorn insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vin. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep. And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think. Mercy, days bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose, bad decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round. Start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up. Chop, chop, keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, quapple car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. For his crimes timelines intersect, rich as fate was designed. Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2009. 19, Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a muddled, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mo, no rebound, no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations, Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance. Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
It's not lost upon me that he's reaching into the other tales that he already has done in the sequel. Jenny and Screech, Vincent's tale. I forget all the songs that I heard in regard to the ones that he just put forward. Some of those I don't think I saw, just to keep it 1,000. However, even after having said that, what I just witnessed was certainly a masterpiece. There is so much to unpack, you know, so many life stories that are like relatable to many demographics. You can probably go into any society and make one of those portions relevant to pockets of people. Absolutely mind-numbing. Showing how alcohol can become a person's prison because of anger. Showing how we go through steps, you know. And one of the steps that he did mention was depression. And, everybody's relatable to that, and seeking for forgiveness, a way out. And it was kind of weird that he said most demons are fallen angels. He has an ingenious way of explaining himself every single time, Uh, the way he was playing lead guitar at the beginning was absolutely unexpected. I would say that. Brilliant. I've been listening to Jimmy Page, and Jimmy Page is like the epitome that I think in guitar playing. And Ren Gill, in that moment, he done his thing, He was very clean, very clean. I mean, I'm not a guitarist. I don't know what is the best, what is the greatest, or anything like that. But to my ears, he done a great job. Absolutely marvelous. And I like the way he sung in certain areas. Very melodic in his presentation. I mean, it was like absolutely fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you say? Like, what can you literally say to really emphasize or expound upon what you just heard? It dealt with a plethora of things, a manifold of things. Everything was juxtaposed. You know what I mean? It had things going on this side, that side. It was straight dichotomies everywhere. But I think it all hinged upon the personalities of life. Yes, you heard right. The personalities of life. I don't want to become all philosophical and poetic and stuff like that and try to decipher it in a way to whereas I'm being too much. I'm saying that he said so much that he could write a library with what he just presented, an autobiography on everyone's life in a general sense. Yes, alcohol can become your prison. It doesn't have to be bars and barbed wire. Generational curses happen all the time in the case of Jenny and Screech. Depression and seeking for forgiveness happens everywhere. To become a better person in your position of your profession is a relatable thing for everyone. I'm saying in the sequences of how he was given the storylines. In my younger years, I was more relatable to him when he was in the backseat of the police car, The kaleidoscope of red and blue, some people don't like that, I thought that was, a clever way of understanding what a person does go through when they're running the streets. Yes, I was once young and dumb, I did a lot of stupid things. I'm just saying that this was like, what can you actually say about it? The guy is absolutely spectacular in his presentation. Man, Bryn Gill, a brilliant mind ahead of its time. Flat out. Skilled on many levels. Vocalist, rapper, musician, like, bruh. Philanthropist, a recoverer of odds and obstacles that were presented to him earlier on in his life, as far as illnesses, his friend committing suicide and stuff like that, man. This guy, listen, I already gave this man flowers plenty of times, man, to give him the right recognition that he deserves in the position that he's in. So it is what it is, man, flat out. But sometimes I must say that I must stop ranting, raving, and rambling and say, cut, time out, time's up. Wow, that was certainly amazing. Straight up. It was. I'm still in shock. Straight up. Straight up. Don't forget to answer the question. The first one that gets the right wins the prize, and it will be revealed in the next video. To all my subscribers, you guys are the very best. The very best. And I mean it. And don't ever forget it. To those who are not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. Leave a comment below, leave a like, share this video. And until next time, Deuces.